On the last episode of Shattered Planets, the party found themselves trapped in the jaws of the derelict pirate space vessel, and on an attempt to find a means of freeing themselves, they, jettisoned Drez into space in an escape pod, jettisoned Greg with one of the turrets, but got him back aboard, and then went downstairs to look for the release mechanism and found an incredibly dull fight of turrets. But, still a little bit left. I wonder what's there. Okay. Anyway, so you douse Flurf, and he looks bedraggled, but not burning. And you guys are in a room with a bunch of boxes.
Greg's curiosity is gonna get the best of him. He wants to taste burned Flurf.
Okay.
He's gonna try and be sneaky about it, though.
I'm trying to decide what would toasted grape... he tastes like a Pop-Tart.
Nobody noticed.
Well, nobody would ever...
It's going to taste better until you finally just eat him.
Don't I have to do like a perception check?
No, you can't perceive.
I can't perceive?
You cannot perceive Greg's ring of tasting. It is utterly undetectable. Unless you're reading Greg's mind at that point, or watching his face. But he is... I mean, you could roll a perception check to see if you see his expression at that point in time.
Sure, why not? Oh god.
Alright, Flurf. Being on fire kinda sucks.
Yeah.
New life lesson. You guys are in a room with a bunch of boxes.
Now, all
what
of
are these
the
corpses?
Well,
they're dead space pirates. They look to have been shot and or burnt.
Oh, right. We turned the turrets against them, I think. Isn't that what happened?
Yeah. I don't think any of you are aware
we
that
don't
Flurf
know.
did it.
Flurf does, so I just be like, wow, why did the system turn on its own crew?
I think that the what happened was the spaceship saw that we were here to free it from its bondage. And so it killed its own crew.
That doesn't make sense, because then why is it attacking us?
Because we are trying to take it over again.
Huh.
Are these boxes full of my fish? I must know.
What's he gonna... Okay.
Okay.
Flurf is decidedly not going to tell us.
So,
gotcha.
Flurf, you start investigating the boxes. Make a perception check.
Okay.
But you do notice some of them are in fact yours. Like that doesn't even really take a look.
Okay. But I guess I can't seem to open them.
Okay. Yeah. No, they kind of resist you. You are small and you're on the biggest box in the room.
Alright. Greg, strength check. Oh.
Okay.
Nobody saw that, right?
So the door, the panel isn't functioning, or is it functioning?
No, Greg is just trying to force a door open. Like a powered door open.
I push the button while he's trying to force it open.
Greg, at first, it resists you, and then it just gives up, magically. Like it couldn't handle it. And you find yourself in a large, open room. There are no bodies this time.
What magnificent strength he has.
It looks like, whoever was in this room, managed to actually destroy the turrets in here.
I sense motive on why Flurf just complimented me.
What?
Well, why'd you compliment me?
Because I'm a tiny little person and I just saw you open a stuck door like it was nothing.
Bird, you're kind of quiet. You mind,
Sorry, I had rolled back,
yeah, I figured I'm losing Bird here.
Sorry. Alright. Let's go in here.
So the turrets were vanquished in this room. That means someone must have escaped. I checked for signs to see if any of these doors
They
Well,
look like cargo bay doors. They've got like lifts and stuff.
Oh, so these ones just go to the outside of the ship?
Yeah, and everything specifically in this room is netted down.
This must have been more recent catches? What kind of boxes are they? Do they have insignias on them? I'll roll perception, I suppose.
Okay. So an amount of this is fish, and it looks like there's a number of other boxes. With that perception check, you realize that they're filled with armor, equipment, supplies, ammo packs, kind of the works.
Oh, well, we should take a look at this. This likely won't be covered in guts. So
Greg, can you use those big strong arms of yours and open up a box of fish for me, please? I must have some fish.
All right.
I open up a box of fish.
It really doesn't take too much effort. There's a latch and everything. Yeah. So you open up a box. Now, Greg, make a roll a die 9.
Wow. It's a weird one. Hey!
All right. So you randomly decide to walk over to this one and pop it open. There are no fish inside, but you do see what looks to be a pair of gauntlets.
Awesome. I can't identify them because Skitman's not around anymore. But I guess I'll put on the gauntlets.
Okay. There's a definitive hum of power when you put them on.
Greg is going to attempt to punch
Okay.
the box.
You leave a big ol'...
Oh.
Alright, you flatten the box. And when you hit it, it kind of almost feels like the gloves... Like, you hit it pretty hard, and then the gloves hit it pretty hard on top of that.
Yeah! This is what I'm talking about.
Oh, can I check?
I call these gauntlets of second punch.
So you do vaguely 35 damage plus whatever your strength is. They're called battle gloves.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gauntlets of battle gloves.
You do notice they have a slot in them.
Alright, so that's 6.
So I should probably mention this from like a rules and mechanics setup. All of your like enchantments that you guys had been working with until now are just consolidated into one orb.
Right.
And then from now on, we're going to be working off of like a upgrade orb slot system. So if you wanted to switch away from your glaive
it's
axe,
materia.
you could switch it over. Yeah, you've kind of got a materia system.
Okay. So 60-10 the crit attack, or what's the base one?
That it does 3 die 10 damage normally, but you crit.
Thank you. All right.
So if he wanted to make the gloves into the explosive flaming gloves, then he just resocket the...
What were we saying? Greg asks as he finishes looking up from slotting the explosive wonder into the gauntlets.
Oh, all right then.
Now the question is, are you God Hand or that guy from Gundam?
I was never really a big Gundam fan, so unfortunately I don't have anything to go with there.
It looks like Greg is God Hand right now.
Thanos, yeah! The hands of Greg.
Okay, I go to another one of the boxes that I know does not contain fish.
Alright, let me...
Damn it, I just want some fish.
Let me generate. Alarin, you find a cannon?
What? Like an old school cannon? Arm cannon?
Like a pirate ship cannon? What do you expect?
Let me look this one up. It is
a shoulder-mounted cannon?
An originally
it
written
looks
script?
like it might actually be kind of... Okay, to quote, an ancient yet popular Vesk weapon, the reaction cannon uses advanced materials and technology to redirect the recoil of a projectile back to the projectile itself. Yeah, you straight up just have a, like, Civil War era cannon that's been souped up with space age tech.
I don't know. I don't even think I can lift this thing.
It's pretty heavy.
Okay, I go to another box.
Just keep rolling. It's a machine gun.
What?
I have no interest in guns.
I do not like armaments like this.
Flurf.
I'm trying to open a box.
Machine gun.
Okay.
Where's armor?
Flurf, you find a sword.
Gimme.
I'm just looking for some fish, man.
You eventually find some fish in one of the smaller boxes.
Aw.
Yes. I'm
All
going
right,
to
I take the
bathe in
sword.
the fish.
And
Wait, you took the sword? I thought.
did you give it to me? You
Why
said I said give me the sword, and you said I just want to find some fish.
Sure, take the sword, but not if it's shaped like a fish.
The swordfish.
All right, I whack the nearest thing, which happens to be the fish box.
Okay, it's
I
less
try
impressive.
to destroy all of the fish as Durf is eating them.
Alright.
I'm not eating them. I'm bathing in them. I was on fire a while ago. I need all that fish oil to soak into my fur.
Oh.
You jerk.
Needs to moisturize him.
Oh. Okay. Anyway, so I still hit your fish bath.
Yeah. So this thing almost looks like a weapon meant for Lauren. It almost feels like a toy in your hands. It's very thin, it's very small. And you more or less accurately start slicing up the fish around him. Now not only
it's a filleter.
Yeah.
There you go.
Not only is Durf bathing in
throw
fish
the
oil.
sword to Alarin.
Okay.
Do I definitely catch it? Do I have to make a save for that?
I mean, you should probably make a reflex save.
Okay.
Yeah, you catch it.
Huh. Is it better than my current rapier? If I reslot it, does it have any slots?
Yeah. Everything at least has one slot. Unless I mention it.
Okay. So, what are the stats of this particular weapon?
I'm gonna have to think on how to balance you, because it does 3d10 damage normally. With the old rules, that's real scary with the Void Blade. So we're going with that for now until I think of something better.
Okay.
Are there any more boxes to open? Can I look around some more?
Yeah, you guys have only opened up 3 boxes out of the I guess there were 10 in here. Sorry, I miscounted. The big boxes seem to have items in them. The small boxes seem to have fish in them.
Can we just get a list of everything here so we can try to save Drez?
Okay, so you also find what looks to be a hammer.
Skitter. Oh, right.
Oh.
A thing none of you guys can identify.
Ooh, what's the thing?
The thing.
You don't
I'll
know.
carry the thing with me. I guess, if it's small enough to carry. Can I carry it?
I don't actually know if I know what this thing is, actually. It had a weird name. You can carry it, though.
Okay. Put that in my inventory. As thing.
I'll have to look it up. It had like a weird name like Shobohad, and I was like, that sounds weird. It looks like it's probably from one of the books that I either don't have or I have, but okay. Oof. And let's see the other thing. I'm just gonna generate anything. There's also a spear. It kind of feels cold to the touch.
Ice cream spear.
Well, if that's
I
everything
dare you to lick it, Greg.
in this room, I want to get the hold to be released. Well, the the ship released.
Okay, so you open up the door to the next room, and almost immediately.
All right, because someone did escape.
Yep, almost immediately, this thing bull rushes you.
Can I dodge? I do have the die for cover ability.
Yes.
Which allows me to take 2 reflex saves, and then I like plop over to the side.
So all of you guys need to make a reflex save as this thing just churns out the room.
Okay.
Oh, right. I forgot the other important thing. This guy's behind it. Okay. Flurf, make a reflex save. Okay, so all of you guys managed to dive out of the way as this thing comes barreling through, and it crashes into the other side. It looks damaged. Roll for initiative.
Yep. That's what's coming.
Oh, finally, a normal roll.
Hey. Okay. Wow. I am just the king of mediocrity today. Let's see. We've got Flurf. I guess I can get rid of the turrets. Greg, Alarin. Okay, so, Alarin, you're up first.
I'm up first. Alright. Let's see what I can do. I'm going to cast Cone of Cold on it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, let's see. Constitution savings throw.
Give me a second. Let me find just a random stat block from something somebody sent me. Because I just looked at mecha combat and it was not any good. Oh, there we go. Tech Golem, perfect. So it's a Fortitude save?
Yep.
Alright. I think it saves.
How are you even supposed to get better DCs than that?
Higher level spells? Like I said, like,
well, this is
there's
a 5th level spell.
There's some pretty hefty inflation. I mean, the DC is like 20-something for you, so it's not that, like, outlandish. It just rolled high. Like, it rolled an 18.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, roll damage.
Alright, it just still takes damage. Alright. That doesn't...
No. You're rolling... It's Cone of Cold, yeah?
Oh, sorry. I was accidentally did 8 die 8... Well, blah. Die 8 plus 8 rather than 8 die 8. Sorry. Just the wrong slot. Whoop. There we go.
Okay. Cone of Cold doesn't do that, by the way.
8 die 8? Cold
nope.
damage?
It's
on a failed save. Oh, half as much damage on a successful
But
one.
also, you're looking at the wrong spell list. You really got to switch over to the Pathfinder spells. You do a die 6 per level, up to 15. So you do 12 die 6. Which actually amounts to about the same amount of damage. You think that's a lot, but that, like, caps out at 72 damage, which is like 2 of your hits bird.
Fair point.
This means I can't use my spell cards to keep track of my spells anymore.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Aww.
That's okay. Just put some of them into, like, image macros.
It comes out about the same.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of does. Maybe I'll just let you use your old spells for now. I mean, they're practically adjacent. Anyway, so it takes half of... We'll just go half of the first one. Okay.
It's
so
like
you covered
Bird's spells, but can you imagine how fun it is to throw 12 dice?
It is really fun. Like, that's why I like Cone of Cold and Fireball, even if they might not be as good as, like, Bird hits, because it's just like, dice. Let's see. Anyway, so you cover it in a layer of frost. Greg and Flurf. I guess Flurf first. It's your turn.
Okay, so this thing is
It's
robot,
a robot,
right?
Oh,
I
yeah.
can hack it.
Oh.
Right.
Make
So
a computer check.
Yeah.
Alright, let me look this one up. Because this is an opposed check this time around.
You might get a new robot friend.
Standard McGuy. Maybe not standard McGuy. Guy has to have some amount of computer skills. There we go. Oh. Oh, this is bad.
Bad for who?
It rebuffs your advances.
Oh, it just doesn't see that way. You two
no,
just
it
work
doesn't.
Together, that's
However, you do get the very distinct feeling that somebody external is controlling this thing.
Yeah, I was gonna probably rush for the guy in the other room soon because he has the controls probably.
Yeah, I guess I should probably actually replace this guy. He doesn't look like the previous pirates you've been fighting. He looks slightly different. If I can drag him out, there we go. There he goes. That's what he looks like.
Must be a high-ranking pirate just below the captain.
Anyway, so Flurf, that was your turn. Greg, it's your turn.
Alrighty, time to do what Greg does best. Attack number... Oh, wait. Time to do new things that Greg does best. Move forth. Do one punch. Nice.
Okay.
And do the other punch.
Okay, so you get it with the 1-2, and it's...
Whonk. Whonk.
You should probably check your formula there, because it looks like you just rolled 3 die 10, without any of your other bonuses.
Yeah, that's weird that that didn't get added. Oh. You are correct. Do you want me to re-roll again, and we'll just take the damage rolls off of them?
Yeah, let's just take, we'll just take your, whatever your new bonus is.
There you go.
Okay, so it's just plus 17, so I'll just add 34 to the original total.
There you are.
47 plus... math. What is that, 83? I think that's 83. Okay, so this... God damn it.
You just use Google Chrome like a calculator.
I could.
It's 17 plus 17, 81.
Yeah, so it's 81 plus whatever the damage was earlier, which I accidentally overrode.
No, 81 is what it is total.
Yeah, I know. I forgot to add everything together. Like,
Gotcha.
it had already sustained damage from Shell. Which I guess was
okay.
only 16, so it's what, 97? 97. I was 3 off. Anyway. So yeah, you give it a whammo. It is going to turn around and give... Oh! Huh.
Counter whammo?
Yeah, it's wearing the exact same gloves as you are.
Oh. It's just gonna be a punching battle.
Fisticuffs!
Sock'em robots. Oh shit, that hits.
Hey Greg, maybe you can rip off its arms and then use those other pair of gloves as
Alright.
flippers.
Greg's concussion is going to take a little bit of priority right now.
Yeah, Greg, you take 71 damage from Big Robot Rock'em Sock'eming.
Alrighty.
Oh.
That's not terrible, but I am feeling that one.
Alright. Lauren, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I see the guy in the other room,
Yes.
right?
He is very clearly, like, watching the fight, and it's very intent.
Okay. Well,
Distracting them.
I am going to come forward and try to make a suggestion.
Okay.
Okay, I will say, let's see. Call off your robot and speak with us.
Okay. So you're making a suggestion. Make a persuasion check, too.
Okay. Let's see, that would be under probably diplomacy,
So-
right?
Yeah, so he resists the spell. Does he resist the... What is his... Jesus Christ, why do these guys have such high stats? I don't understand. Okay, well, it's not an intimidate. I guess it's probably just 9. Alright, he falters, actually. Like, he looks like he's kind of uncertain on what he's doing. But he doesn't trust you.
Yeah, For obvious
Flurf,
reasons.
it's your turn.
Okay, I can see the guy too, right?
Yeah.
Is he a robot guy?
No.
Oh.
He looks to be probably flesh and blood. He's got armor, but like you can see ears and like hair and stuff. And you've definitely seen his kind bleed before.
Hmm.
Are you gonna try and hack him anyway, or are you gonna shoot him, or what are you gonna do?
Why would I try and hack him if he's flesh and blood?
I mean, you're a cyborg.
What does that mean? Does that mean I can hack biology too?
You can hack cyborgs.
Maybe you can just
Oh,
hack
he's a
the part of
cyborg.
him that's
might be.
mechanical.
I don't
Might
actually
be.
know how you check.
Um,
I assume
well,
trying to
I
hack
thought
somebody you don't know if they're a cyborg or not probably amounts to either wasting an action or hacking them.
I vaguely recall, like the first battle that we had on this ship. Maybe I did something to someone. I don't remember. I'll just try hacking him. Why not?
Okay, make a computer check. He is going to resist. He resists.
Okay.
Alright, Greg, it's your turn. You have been whammoed.
Well, that only hurt my SP and not my HP. So this'll work out just fine. Whammo. Oh. And whammo. Oh.
Alright. I believe... Yeah, you miss with both. Alright, Alarin?
Now, does he seem to be holding a controller, any
No.
kind of device?
You skipped the robot's turn itself.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
It's pausing, actually.
Oh.
You'll see. Anyway, so Alarin, he doesn't seem to be holding anything. But he is looking over your shoulder at the robot.
Okay, so he's either interfaced in the same way that Flurf is, or there's something with that mask.
Maybe he's also running from the robot.
I can only assume that he's controlling it. So let's see what to say in a situation like this. I know. I'm lost. I'm lost for words. What would you say?
I say, what would Drez do?
Flurf, you're not sure why, but you
horrifying.
feel an intense wrongness in what you just said.
Why is everyone looking at me like that?
Like even the guy is looking at you.
Spiders.
Okay.
Draz always wins. Even against the planet.
Right. Let's see. We were wrongly attacked. Flurf had paid you his restitution in fish. Why did you continue your hostilities?
I'm trying to think. What would his voice sound like?
Beep boop bop.
No, he's not a robot.
He's sort of like an elf.
Yeah.
In a way.
So smug.
If I could do Cockney, that would be great. But I can't do Cockney.
Just have Bird do his posh
Well,
accent.
mister.
No. I don't know. I might just have to go with a semi-generic voice until I can think of something with him. Because if I go, like, high-pitched, he just ends up being Skittermark too, and I think I want to avoid that.
Mm-hmm.
The turrets went wild. I'm just... You busted in with weapons after the turrets tried to shoot me. What am I supposed to do?
Well, I mean, currently the ship is kind of dead in the water, and there's something else out there, another vessel.
Oh, good. It must be my ship.
Your ship? Well,
yes, my ship.
What did it look like?
Well, I mean, it probably looks somewhat kind of like this, but if you painted it, you know, in sweet, nice red and black instead of the ugly brown and grays that these unaffiliated freebooters use.
Oh, so if these are unaffiliated freebooters, then why would you work with them?
It's unaffiliated for a reason. We're unaffiliated. What? Did you think the freebooters work together?
Huh. Well, I didn't know if there was some kind of pirate conglomeration or what. Flurf
Pirates conglomerate. No, we've got warlords. I mean, you tell by the color unless somebody decides to switch the flags around, and then nobody knows who anybody is, and then everybody just starts shooting each other. So far, haven't had that in a while. Like, 4 weeks.
I see. It must be a tenuous piece.
Or
Or warp. I don't know. Flurf, is that the ship that you saw outside? Was it red?
I don't remember.
Flurf has not seen the ship. The only person that has seen the ship is Drez.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Or did you mean Greg? I thought that we I thought that we looked out through the receptacle.
And none of you guys saw it.
You didn't see the ship? Oh, so only Drez. Nope. So I would know about the ship.
Nope.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be able to tell him about
Well
the ship.
then. Okay, let's roll back a little bit. So, dead in the water, go. Stop metagaming.
I didn't realize that I thought I had looked through the gun's receptacle.
Nope. Just
I think that was Drez in the life pod, escape pod.
Okay, so he doesn't know about his ship. You've busted in with weapons drawn. Go. Or should we just take this from the top?
Well, what I had asked about, you know...
Yeah, and...
Why...
Effectively, he has said that you busted in with weapons after the turrets went wild and started shooting everybody.
So you're not a part of this ship?
No! Why would I? I mean, do you see my colors?
They're different than the common thugs that we've been seeing.
Yes, exactly. I'm not a part of them. No, not at all.
I thought that indicated your rank.
No. It's rank. Rank is how many enhancements you have. No, I'm up there, but I'm certainly not with this filth.
Enhancements? By enhancements, do you mean cybernetic attachments?
Oh, yes.
What kind of rank would a full arm get you?
I mean, that's more of a that's standard issue, honestly.
Oh. And yours involves this interface with that robot back there?
No, I mean, sure, why not? Let's go with that.
Is he bluffing?
You don't know, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you have to make a sense motive to say, is he bluffing or not? You can't just ask, is he bluffing?
Yeah, I'm gonna sense motive. That question was pointed at you.
Okay. He is kind of bluffing?
He's bluffing about his ability to control the robot within it.
No, he can control the robot, you get that much, but it has nothing to do with his rank.
I see. Well, at the moment, this ship is dead in the water. Unless we free ours, you have no means of escape.
Well, I will admit I was planning on taking your ship, but unfortunately, you busted in as I was getting the manual controls going. This is awkward.
Well, I believe his ship wouldn't even accept you.
Oh, why would that be?
Flurfs only.
I've been in communication with the ship. It's quite friendly.
What? You've been talking with Flurf's ship?
I mean, communicating with the ship. Talking is such a primitive concept. It's more of a direct interface, if you will.
Flurf, how could your ship do that to you?
That too, timing.
Betrayed by an inanimate object. The Flurf story.
Is it inanimate though?
It's pretty
What
animate.
have you been? What have you been saying? What? She didn't give you any fish, did she?
No, of course not. I have no interest in fish. No, that's.
I would just like to point out that I don't know how long this conversation has been going on, but you can assume every 6 seconds you just hear a honk as Greg is continuing to pummel the robot.
Oh, the robot at this point is sitting on Greg.
All right, that takes care of that.
It's very heavy.
Flurf just got a herd.
Okay, as you were. Then I appear to be preoccupied.
Yeah, the moment you seemed to be continuing combat when the rest didn't, the robot was just like, well, belly flop.
Oh, ouch.
Anyway, where were we? Well, no, I am not interested in fish. I mean, it's a petty fuel source, of course, and it has some value, but no, I'm here for, well, higher things. Information and, well, getting off this ship for one. Been in the brig long enough, and I kind of hate it here.
The brig, so you were a captive?
Well, yes. Unaffiliated freebooters have no loyalty to other unaffiliated freebooters. It's kind of a warlord rivalry, and of course, I wear the red and the black. I have no interest in these tanners, and they have, well, little love for me either.
Well, we have no little love for the tanners either, considering what they did with Flurf's ship.
Yes, of course, that is your ship out there. You probably want to leave. Well then, that could be either very convenient for us or a bit of a problem.
Convenient? Or a problem?
Well, I mean, I'm seconds away from letting your ship go, of course, but that would put me in the awkward position of being still on this ship.
I don't see a problem with that.
You're taking me with you.
Yeah, so long as you allow us safe passage.
I mean, it's...
And also to release Flurf from any fish debts that you freebooters might have against him.
Well, I mean, you killed the people on the ship, yes? That
well,
wipes, I guess, some of the debt. However...
I don't know if I trust this guy.
You'd probably have to take it up with the warlords. I'm not... I am no one of, well, any particular influence. Well, I am. And I could help you with it. Get off me, small creature. He, like, shoves you back a little bit. But,
he doesn't smell right.
He doesn't actually smell much at all. He seems very fastidious.
That's what I mean. Doesn't smell like fish.
He has kind of like the, honestly, he smells more like burnt electronics than anything else.
Gross.
Yeah.
So you're saying that due to your rank, you won't be able to necessarily pull any strings and ensure our safety?
Well, I mean, this is a tanner ship. If you had a debt with the tanners, then you have to take it up with the tanners. I can do nothing about that. That said, I could pull some strings with the black and reds and, you know, work out a deal of sorts. The tanners would mess with you, but you'd have the black and red support.
The thing is that the tanners went back on their word. Flurf had paid them in full.
The tanners do tend to do that, yes. They take what they want. It's a freebooter way.
So how could we trust you? And
well, you can't, but I don't see why we couldn't, you know, come to a mutual agreement of non-trust for a while at least.
Do you have any means of compensation, payment?
What, you want me to pay you for passage?
No. Well, something
Fishy.
There is something fishy
if you
about
want,
him,
you can
and
have.
he has no fish.
You can
You know,
have
something
that.
I think he means he wants collateral.
Oh,
There we go, that's
you
the
can.
word.
You can have that hunk of junk over there. That's just a means to an end for me. I would say that's some pretty hefty collateral. Bit big.
Greg, how would you like a new toy? Then it's settled. All right,
get
we'll
rid of him. You
take
could
it.
always trick him into opening that door with the hole in it.
I was thinking about like spacing everything at one point, but then I realized that we don't have a means to stay in there as well. Well, without Flurf, but
So is it an agreement? You'll take that thing off of my hands, and then you can make a sense motive check. By the way.
Mm-hmm. I figured.
Okay. He is telling you nothing but the truth. So he looks quite happy to be off this ship. You're free to add anything else here. I mean, none of it's mine. But,
okay, one more condition.
Alright.
Stay away from my ship. He's
not-
mine.
Oh, shit.
It's gonna be a little difficult.
I'm going to have
considering you're gonna have to let him
Yes,
in.
I'm going to have to be on your ship.
I mean the AI.
Look. I like sweet talking AI as much as the next man, woman, or child. I don't know. I don't discriminate here. But no, I don't want any lasting interactions with that thing. I have my own ship. It's just not here at the moment.
He just called your favorite thing that thing.
Yeah.
Well, is it a man or a woman? I haven't gotten far enough to decide whether or not the
Ships
ship.
are always cheese.
I beg your pardon. My ship is a strong, strapping lad.
Hey, who's to say that woman can't be strong?
I'm not saying that women can't be strong. I'm just saying that that's what my ship
Back him into a corner
prefers.
of political correctness. No, I'm just trying to think, like, what's a white night, a one night stand with AI called?
That Freudian slip.
No,
What's
that's
a white.
well, yeah.
Huh.
Whatever. All right. Well, if we're ready to go, let's get that robot on board.
Oh, all right. Let's see. I mean, you can handle it. I'm not going to stop you anymore. It's easy enough. Heck, if one of you knows how to drive that thing, there is space for a person inside.
Ooh. I scurry over to my new body.
Okay.
What?
So,
You're kidding me.
And then I pick up Greg.
so, Flurf, you are going to have to make a... Let's make a... Just make a raw intelligence check. Just roll int.
If there's space for a person, then there must be space
Okay.
for like 12 derfs.
Okay. You have a vague idea of how to get this thing working. At best, you pat Greg on the head, trying to walk.
All right.
Greg
well,
is staying the hell away from that thing.
So, Greg, you notice that Flurf has not only not closed the back hatch, but as far as you can tell, he can't see out the cockpit. It is not sized for small people.
Oh.
It could be resized, but it was definitely meant for a normal-sized space pirate.
I grab a fish crate,
normal.
run over, and I say, "Sit on this," and I shove it into the cockpit.
All right. You jury-rig a fish crate in there. Flurf can now properly pilot the mech.
Yes.
He's a threat to himself and others.
All right. Flurf, I'm just going to give you control of this. I'm just going to hide your character for a while.
Okay.
Let's see. So you're over
What?
here.
well,
so
beyond
you
these doors is the control room. Yes.
You should be able to... Oh, represents character, named, controlled
Yeah,
by...
I can-
Okay, yep. All right. So...
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm spinning on the fish crate, but it's also spinning this robot.
no, you are crushing the fish crate.
Oh no, and all the fish within.
No. You're spinning on the fish crate inside the robot.
Yeah.
You are... Make a reflex save.
He's made tuna fish.
Or
essentially.
acrobatics, I guess, would be the trick.
Uh-oh.
Alright. You managed to somehow not die from flipping that crate on top of you.
Okay.
Let's see. So, shall we get going before he destroys us all? I mean, I guess we're going to be in tighter quarters with him, but whatever.
Isn't the control room beyond?
Oh no, I've already released the controls. That's nothing but open space out there.
Oh. So then back to our ship this way, I guess.
Oh no, it was
Was
it was
he-
as simple as flipping a lever. No,
Is he
trick.
lying about that?
Oh no, there was straight up a lever. I'm not even gonna roll bluff. It straight up was just an access panel. The only reason why it was taking so long was, well, because his ship had she's the sassy one.
What?
Like I said, flurfs only.
Yes, she was definitely brokering for whether. Well, no, she was torn between whether or not she needed more flurfs. Apparently, I'd be what, the
13th.
No, I would be the 19th.
But
Wait, what?
But Flurf is the 12th.
She's gained quite a lot of flurfs lately.
What?
But without
Wait, what?
He
proper
goes up the
numer-
stairs.
without proper numerical order, what do you?
Look, do you want me to set a pecking order for you? I'm sure we could figure out which ones of you are the right flurfs.
Oh wow, how is this gonna work?
Yeah, so Flurf is crawling sideways along the wall.
I know-
God, that's terrifying. He probably moves like a horror movie monster.
He does.
I know what it's like
The
to
thing
be that.
has wheels, so it's like it's not impossible.
I remember
Eh.
when I was dressed up as Dark Suit Samus, and I was going about a convention, and every time I had to go through a doorway, I had to walk in sideways because
Okay.
those
Wait a second.
shoulders just too large.
What number did he say he was?
19th.
Well, I was apparently in line to be Flurf the 19th.
Okay, so 12. Necromancer, 13, 14, 15. There's still 3 more. I don't know what's going on.
What
It's not
about
us.
the guys that came in?
Oh, yeah.
They must have gotten Flurf wet.
Flurf, you get to this point. No. You get to the bay doors, and you realize there's no
way.
room for you.
What?
You have too much fish in your cargo hold.
Can we move it to the other cargo hold?
The other cargo hold's pretty full.
Oh.
So you're saying I have to choose between my fish and my new robot body?
Yes.
It's just
oh.
like so
No.
I
much.
was gonna say it's Sophie's choice.
No.
You have here, as a specific tabulation, I'm just gonna drag us over to Durf's. Like, I've got a specific Durf ship map thing.
Hey guys!
Yeah.
I have a way we can solve this.
Huh?
Why don't we put the robot in a net and tow it behind the ship?
I mean,
Eat all the fish.
I will tell you right now, that's a really bad idea.
I'm very curious as to
Um,
why it's such a bad
I
idea.
think it
I
would
mean-
just slam into the ship a lot.
Yes. Have you ever seen what happens when you try and secure something loosely to the outside of a hull and then go to hyperspace?
No?
I didn't even know
Why
this
the
could.
fuck would I ever see that?
This ship can traverse space in hyperspace.
I mean, sort of. You go fast at the very least. You don't want something bumping around loose on the outside of a ship going fast.
Mm.
Either you're going to lose the thing or you're going to lose the ship, and the chances are you're going to lose everything, including you.
Oh, I forgot the liches. That's why it's 19.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It counted us, too. That's what I wasn't able to figure out.
So, if you look at this map, you guys have 5 large crates, 4 of which can be removed from the ship, the last one does not move, and then 2 small crates worth of stuff. The mech itself takes up 4 slots.
Oh.
However, you're not going to be able to leave.
I see a spot right... Wait, how do you do a
Hey,
pin
if we
click?
get this lich to
Well-
get out of here, we could move a crate.
Yeah, we can put 4 large crates in there and 2 small crates.
Okay. Oh no, I guess you do have more space than I gave you credit for.
Then we can move this large crate. Yeah, there we go.
Alright. Well,
Wow.
you have hit peak capacity on space.
Grunk.
For a second there, I
There.
thought we had to do some extra fishing.
Alright, there you go. So you
Yeah,
guys...
we can keep fishing the robot.
You guys managed to...
There's already a small crate of fish in there.
Yeah.
Now, first, before we return this, what do you call yourself, sir?
Oh, excuse me, let me check the Reddit threads to see if there's a good proper name or if I should come up with one on the spot.
Where is he, by the way?
Let me... I forgot to copy him over because he wasn't... He's not a character. Okay, there we go.
The sound of annoyance at Roll20.
Let's see. Grave of Man.
Let us gather around the round tables.
I guess next session will just be what happened to Drez.
I feel so bad.
Okay.
Why don't we have him to do his own little side adventure?
Because I was hoping this would go faster, but the turret fight was bad. Stuff happened to Drez. Also, not much. My name is Blythe Featherfall.
Okay. Blythe.
Yes. I'm going to be here. It's comfortable.
I'm not overly fond of his snooty attitude.
He puts his feet up.
Even more so.
I could learn something from that snooty attitude.
Dwarf attempts to put his feet up onto the table, but misses because his legs are too short.
That's adorable.
If you're feeling vertically challenged, I could hook you up with some more cybernetics. Limb replacements are easy.
Drop off a captain's log. I mean, flurf. Shit.
Why, you gotta drop off a flurf log?
Oh, is that what they're called?
I'm the captain of this ship. I don't understand. What are you saying?
You're saying he ate the other 11 flurfs?
Sorry, what?
Nothing.
Okay.
Hold it in more. Spinning in the chair.
All right. Well,
if
we should pick up Drez. Now, where is your ship currently situated, Blythe?
What ship? What are you talking about? Oh, right. Yes, my ship. Well, I don't know. The Tanners got me a while back. We'll have to reach some kind of hub for me to get off and find it.
Well, this ship has some scanners or some.
I mean, it's more of really I have to get within range of my friends and they'll bring the ship to me. By this point, they'll have found the tracking beacon and brought it home. The only problem is, well, I have to get to a point where I can call them. I assume this does not have any kind of interstellar communication array. This is far too small of a ship. I am asking silly questions.
Well,
Wow.
perhaps we could find a location that's in a kind of neutral territory to drop you off so that you can rendezvous with your compatriots.
This is slightly misshapen. Give me a second. What are the proper dimensions for Durf's ship?
I remember the crates being a little bit smaller than.
Yeah.
I switched it around. 1050, 1260. What is going on?
Also, I communicate with my ship to get like a sense of location and scan the area.
Okay. Let's see. I've just aligned the grid. I'll have to work that out. Okay. So Drez, wait, what? Oh.
Now I'm off kilter.
It just occurred to me. It just occurred to me. What if Greg just Drez was here? What if they go to the wreckage of their ship from their organization and they find this weird bugbear arm and scry it?
Ew.
Ew.
Give me a second. I see what I screwed up. The grid broke. It's huge. I gotta make a smaller one. How big is this grid?
Infinity
Zoom out?
grid.
This
or
is
zoom in, or
I can't. How about align to grid? Click and drag to create a box the size of 3. Okay. Nope, that didn't work. Why is this stupid? Oh. There you go. No. I give up. Alright, the grid's just gonna be mucked up for now. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Can we get the ship back at the very least?
Yeah, you got the ship back. The ship's grid is correct. The background grid is very wrong. I'll figure that out for later. Okay, so what are you trying to do? Sorry?
Well, just get my bearings, see where the ship is, anything in the immediate vicinity.
So you guys are
I was
next
suggesting that we go to neutral territory.
You guys are in the dead, next to the dead Hulk, floating in space. And
the ship that we were just in, or
no. Well, yeah, the dead Hulk is the ship that you were just in, and you guys are kind of halfway between. You know that there's like an asteroid station nearby. That's the closest thing anyway.
Is there any sign of that escape pod nearby?
Oh, yes, of course. Yes, the escape pod is well on its way to probably nowhere.
Well, let's quickly. We need to pick up Drez.
It's not going to go straight to the HQ of that pirate organization.
That would make the most sense, actually. But
Pick up Drez.
The pre-programmed autopilot course.
All right, let's do it.
And then you'll find a neutral location to
I was
drop
waiting
off
for Drez
Blake.
to get slave laid.
all right, all right, Alarin, set a course for the escape pod.
Don't we ask the ship to set a course?
Okay.
The ship astutely points out that none of you people know how to pilot her, and is going to take you towards Drez. And after a while, you catch up with him. He did make quite the distance from the dead Hulk, and you pull alongside. Drez, you see the ship.
No, I don't.
Okay. You are too busy just chugging spiders, apparently.
I had peace and quiet.
Well,
Trying to
since
pretend that we're not there.
all the other exits are blocked by cargo.
I was away
we'll have
from
to-
Greg for like a whole 20 minutes. It was incredible.
Blurf, could you go off the rear exit to reclaim the pod?
Yeah,
or-
I guess I gotta connect the pod to the back or something.
Now, can these things couple together properly, or is it?
I mean, you pretty much just pull alongside the thing. You can just pull it in.
into this door? Or...
You have like tractor beamy things. They're just very weak. Like you can pull individuals or like fish in easily.
Okay. So then I guess we pull Drez in.
Okay, so you pull Drez in, and more or less, as soon as you open the escape pod, just I want to say hundreds of spiders come like flowing out.
No, my fur! I can't get any of them in my fur.
What on earth?
Oh.
Greg starts smashing spiders as fast as he can.
All right, so we're playing rock. Are we playing Whack-a-Drez or just the spiders?
If Drez gets punched in the face, that is not my fault.
I will fire
We're
fairy
gonna be
fire.
finding spiders on this ship
No,
for the
Lauren,
next
use
the
water.
entire
They
campaign.
Yep.
Don't-
For the rest of the campaign, we're gonna
Yeah,
keep
Well,
fighting
it's gonna be a
these
running
spiders
joke now. Congratulations, Drez. You've infected our spaceship with spiders.
with Sculptulas.
Who's seen Lost in
Nice.
Space?
Yep.
I've seen it.
I was gonna fairy fire all the spiders so that they not only glow so we can find them, but so that
Okay.
they'll fail their reflex saves and we can stomp them.
It's true. So, you cast Fairy Fire. Now, you've never cast Fairy Fire to this extent before, but effectively, you're all kind of blinded by just how many things are glowing. I'm assuming Drez was just alternating between napping and whip of spiders.
Alright, all of you enjoy your new game of Res you have to play now.
God damn it, Alaron.
You will not be allowed to take a long rest on this ship until this problem is solved conclusively.
Well, can't I... Maybe if I don't do Fairy Fire anymore, can I Gust of Wind them all somewhere? Or...
I mean, you're in an enclosed ship. I assume you've pulled Drez in at this point.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it's not gonna work.
I
We're
am
just gonna
hiding
have
in
to
the captain's room to avoid getting spiders in my fur.
Oh no, they're there.
Well, then I'm
The
perched up
escape
on
pod
top of the
practically
chair.
just exploded into this ship.
Necromancers, liches, do you have anything to...
What? To deal with spiders? Well, we could make them into zombie spiders.
We could cook them into a
No.
souffle.
God damn it, Necromancers. Not every problem is solved with zombies.
Just
You
most of
say
them.
that, but do you really think that's true?
Stomp.
Well, actually, could you get the spiders to cannibalize each other?
Oh, you want cannibal spiders?
Conceivably.
You want the spiders to grow stronger?
The problem is, yes, that's exactly the point. If we have them start eating each other, it might be like a super advanced version of survival of the fittest. We'll end up with a super spider left.
It becomes
Oh, never mind then.
Or feeding frenzy of spiders.
But then there'll be one spider that I can polymorph into nothingness.
Okay. So the three necromancers congregate, and actually no, they probably congregate in the biggest room. And
What's Blythe thinking of all this?
Blythe is left. Blythe is outside the ship.
Wait, really?
He is hanging out there until this problem gets resolved.
Drez is inside or what?
No, Drez is still napping in the escape pod. He doesn't give a shit about this.
Very peacefully.
But yeah, so a carpet of spiders travels from Drez's pod into the mess room, whatever. And
I watch expectantly.
it's horrifying.
So they're all eating each other?
Yeah?
And they're also glowing.
Oh yeah. God, how do I describe it? I mean, it kind of looks like a Katamari ball of spiders after a while.
Now there are 4,000 flurfs.
Yeah. It's a lot.
So what's happening to the ball of spiders? Of glowing spiders?
I mean, extreme 4,000 spider battle royale is gonna take a while.
Presumably
rolling.
around 1 week.
Yeah, no, you guys pretty much can't go in that room if you want, if you want this to be dealt with. They're busy. The liches seem to be having a good time. They seem to be taking bets.
Bets on which spider's gonna come out on top?
Yep, they've got a running tally on the walls already.
How do they keep track of an individual fucking spider?
They seem very committed to the task.
They're very old.
And very bored.
They didn't even
So-
come with us.
We won't be able to fly until they're gone?
No, you can fly, you just can't eat in
Alright.
that room.
Oh. Well,
Or
at least
access
they're-
the net chamber.
At least they're contained.
Yeah, so while that's half dealt with, let's drag Drez into here and plop him down into this spare room.
Drez, I was almost happy to see you.
There's
and
just a
forgive you.
high-pitched, like, flesh on linoleum floor sound.
Drez, I was almost happy to see you. And then I remembered I kinda hate you.
At this rate, Dress is gonna wake up and forget there was ever a boarding. Like, oh, it's right back,
And it's
right
quiet
back where he
hours.
fell asleep
Yep.
earlier.
Yep.
No, that is a very good natural stopping point.
Yeah, okay, sure. I'll agree
Unnatural stopping point. How about that?
With that. Thank you.
Fucking whip of spiders. Why did...
Eh,
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I clearly mumbled it as a joke. You made it canon.
he made so many problems today.
Do you know how many mumbled jokes you guys have made canon because I commit to them? Most of
many.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the party is freed from the derelict. And so the party is freed from the derelict pirate ship's clutches. Jaws? Well, I mean, it was modeled after a bit of a shark, so there's that. But where will they go next? And what exactly will become of that horrible, horrible spider ball? Well, I guess you'll just have to find out on the next episode of Shattered Planets.